guys, this is Rob from Gay Guy Plays, and the bird is officially the word because she has landed and Zephyr Prime is now here for us to all fanboy over, and god damn it, she looks absolutely gorgeous. So as you guys know, we always do this series where we check out all of the good tidbits that's coming up with this Prime access. So we'll be taking a look at all of the Primes, we'll be taking a look at the accessories as well, so if you want to, stay tuned with that. In addition, because mastery rank does matter sometimes, we'll actually go ahead and take this Tiberon Prime and the Cronin Prime out for a little bit of a run. We'll put them up against 155s, and you guys should see that they perform pretty gosh darn well. So let's go ahead and start with Zephyr straight out of the gate. So as you can see, right, ooh, little spin. I know, that's the Titania. By the way, all of these colors are just temporary colors, but they are also tweaked from the original because the original is a little too cool for me. So as you can see, she's got a boost to her armor, she's got a boost to her health, and she's got a boost to her sprint speed. But on top of that, her cosmetics have been boosted all of the way. Look at these thighs. Oh my god. Look at the jets coming out of the back of her little feetsies. Look at those wings. She's looking dope. I love this detail right here. Give it a little shake. She's got a little ruffle of the feather of the neck. What? And I'm loving the new element. She looks absolutely fucking amazing. Super, super hyped off of that. And let's actually go ahead and take a look, you know, just so that you can see. You can see the boosts here. So as you can see, more armor, more energy, and more sprint speed. So a little bit of love there. But let's go ahead and take a look at the polarities now. She does have 2 V's, a D, and a dash, as well as a D in her, here in her aura. So I feel like I'm gonna have to kind of swap a couple things around there. But polarities are always a good thing. I think that there's only 2 there that I might have to. Alter, but beyond that, I think she's gonna be, it's a nice little gift for those of y'all who don't necessarily have all of the format in the world. Moving along to the Tiberon Prime number 1. Isn't this thing gorgeous? It is absolutely gorgeous, but you know what's even more gorgeous? The fact that it has 3 fucking fire modes. It's got burst, it's got semi, and it's got auto. So it's got all the fire modes there for you. You actually use your alternate fire, you use that key to swap between the ones. So it's very, very similar to the way the Stradivar works. So let's go ahead and compare that to the original Tiberon real fast. So as you can see, it's actually got a boost to its critical chance, a boost to its critical multiplier. It did become a little bit slower. So for its burst, it's a little bit slower. It went down to 7.38 from 9.09. However, its magazine did go up. Same thing for its reload speed, so it's faster at reloading. Its status went up by 4%, which is also amazing. And then they did a little bit of an IPS swap. So as you can see here, it's kind of shifted a little bit less away from puncture and more evenly distributed. Let's actually go ahead and do the math right now because I am terrible at this and I'm not really good at planning. So the original was 44. The original base was 44, and this is 13.8 plus 13.8 plus 18.4 equals 46. So it's got a 2-point base damage swing, so it's been increased a little bit. However, and I mean, it's hard to compare here. Let's go ahead and take a look at its semi-auto. So this has swung it. Ooh, I need to do the base one because legitimately I've already put mods on this. So as you can see, the critical chance is a bit higher. It's actually swung its critical chance a bit higher, and it's got a 3.4 times crit multiplier, which is juicy. Its status chance did go down for its semi, however. So it's kind of almost like you want to use burst or you want to use its full auto to strip off enemy armor. Then you can use the semi to go ahead and pound the last few heavy crits in there. Now, as you can see, the auto is the last one, and this one swings the furthest away from critical chance, so it's actually taking a loss to critical chance at 16%, and the critical multiplier has gone down to 2.8, but its status chance is 32%, so that really does pump it to almost have that 100, or to basically have that 100% status chance if you want to push it that far when it comes to your mods. Very, very freaking awesome. Super, super excited, and I can't wait to see how you guys see it performs. Now, the Cronin Prime, it's good. It's got some improvements, so as you can see right there, its attack speed has gone up, its critical chance has gone up, its critical multiplier has gone up, and its base damage, I believe, has gone up by like 1 point, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. The status chance has also gone up to 24%, so it's, okay, here, you can see all this, and you can see that the Kronen has improved greatly. The Cronin Prime has improved greatly, but the Kronen itself wasn't all that strong to begin with, so that does kind of hurt just a little bit. So I figure what we're going to do now is let's go ahead and show off how these perform. Then after that, we'll finish off with the Prime accessories, because those things are fucking fantastic. Alright, so we're going to start things off with the Tiberon Prime. As you can see, its polarities are a V and 2 dashes. I might get rid of the dashes myself, to be completely honest with you, because I'm not really sure if that's how I feel. This is the build that I slapped on temporarily, and I need you guys to understand, this is a temporary build. Let's all say that together. This is a temporary build. This might not be how it ends up in the end, but I did want to give you guys an example of how this weapon would perform on 155s, because, you know, we go big or go home here. But I did want to kind of give you guys a little bit of an example. Last time I did this, I actually pushed him off of the edge, so I'm going behind him. But as you can see right here, it doesn't really feel like there's very much recoil at all. So that's very nice. And in about 2 clips, the enemy is dead, and that's not even a full build. So as you can see, this weapon is working really well in its burst form. Now, I don't really want to use its semi-form, to be completely honest with you. Not yet, at least, because legitimately, its semi-form is just not going to have, is not going to be a great example on this. Mainly because of the fact that, oh, look at those, and you see all those slash procs. I might actually do viral on this. I might actually do viral on this, and this thing might be absolutely crazy with that. Its burst fire is a nice, good balance of the two. Oh, hi friend, you're back, and now you're dead. The guy that we did not kill earlier when I failed. So we've got that going on, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the semi-auto to weaken our little Billy over here. And then towards the end, when we get a couple like corrosive procs in, then we swap over to semi-auto. And then we start like going in, because that's like where you want to use a semi-auto after you kind of weaken the enemy real good. So I'm really excited about this. I'm gonna go ahead and get this all formed up, and I will have a review for you guys as soon as I possibly can. But before we do that, let's take a look at the Cronin Prime. So I'm gonna swing this way. As you can see, it's got a V and a dash. It's also got a V polarity, which is sad because I like Sovereign Outcast. That's my preferred stance, and as you can see, that's exactly what we're using right here. Again, this is not a full build. I need to stress that for all you guys. This is not a full build. Because sometimes people are like, Rob, you built that wrong. I'm like, listen, this is just for examples, okay? This is just for example's sake. Don't anybody get too, like, frustrated. Now, unfortunately, the sad truth here is they did not increase the range whatsoever, which really hurts my soul, because I would have really liked an increase of that. But the attack speed increase is definitely pretty nice. And as you can see, it makes decent work of the Bombard. I won't say that it's the best out there. I know a lot of people have been saying, or I've seen a couple of people say, it's not as good as the Oma. Well, not everything needs to be that good. However, we do need to remember that this thing is kind of viable for what is it called? Is viable for body count and blood rush, which I wasn't able to fit on this. I tried to fit body count on this, but unfortunately that took all of the mods off, and it just did not work half as well. But as you can see, it's mainly a status weapon anyway, so that's where that stands. Not the greatest in the world, but I think that after we get a few more mods into it, it'll feel a bit more impressive. It'll at least be able to tango, you know what I mean? Because that's what we need some primes to do, is to stand up, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. Alright, now I know a lot of people were clowning on the Commodore Prime suit. They were all saying, oh, it looks like a GIMP Prime suit, yada yada yada, so on and so forth. However, I think you're going to want to shut your dirty little traps right now, because take a look at this baby cakes. Yes, the chain from the hip up to the back. Yes, the asymmetry, he is serving it up there. Look at the shoulder, look at the little rhino knee, little rhino like toe tip ship. I can't even talk that I'm so shook. That's how I feel. I'm shaking down to my core. He's looking really good. Now, of course, we do get to take a look at the mask closed, and it doesn't, like me, I'm not digging the mask closed. It looks kind of cool from behind, but not necessarily my favorite when it is all closed up. But I put a lot of effort trying to make my operator look good, so I'm gonna wear it with the mask down anyway, and it looks dope. I'm into it. I love the little quilting on the side, all the gold accents. This is like wallet chain on another level kind of operator, so I'm into it. But of course, we're not gonna stop there. We're not gonna stop there. We do need to go ahead and take a look at Kitty Prime, because that is very, very important. Because as we know, kitties are the best companions. There are no other companions that are better than kitties. Only kitties exist to be the best. And as you can see right here, we have the Tiberon Prime armor, and it looks fucking classy as all hell. I am loving it. Look at the boots on the knees. Tell me, kitty boots? Fucking dope. Dope, 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 dope. The helmet is okay. I mean, that's the best you're gonna do with the Kavat, right? That's you can't do that much crazier than that with the Kavat, but I think it looks pretty goddamn sick there. And in addition to that, as a part of the accessories, you also get a fur pattern, and I wanted to go ahead and show off that fur pattern real fast. So let's get rid of that armor, but as you can see here, right, it's looking kind of sexy, it's looking kind of nice, it's not bad, it's a good mix with the set. Is it my favorite? If I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not necessarily my favorite. It's nice, but you know, it's not top tier for me. However, I do have to say it's pretty good. I mean, unless you have the Nexus pattern, like I even like that. I even like that because you just get a little bit of shimmer in there. It's kind of like the kitty's gone a bit metallic. I'm into it. We'll keep that. Actually, let's do a little Draga blue. Let's do a little bit of that, and I'm gonna merge that in with another blue shade so you guys can see that. Look, it's kind of dope. But we got the Katir gray in there, Hexus black, right? Tell me that's not kind of sick. I'm just saying it's a nice Kavat fur pattern. However, I think I'm gonna keep my Kavat red because I don't know, that just suits me as a human being. So that pretty much does it for the Zephyr Prime. I will be hitting you guys back with a little bit of fashion frame and another build for it. And in that build, I will show you all of the cool energy effects on Zephyr Prime herself. There is one that I've noticed already, that if you use the Tailwind actually has this little cool swirly bit at the end that I'm really into. So we'll get into more of that later. Keep an eye out for all of the snapshots that I'm going to be releasing after this. The Tiberon Prime, on the Cronin Prime, and then of course the build for Zephyr Prime, all of that. Yeah, and that about does it. I'm super excited and I can't wait. I'm going to go start leveling everything right now, but hopefully that suffices as a bit of an update for you guys so you know everything that's going on. So as always, love somebody, hurt nobody, and touch your prime birdie. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.